You are listening to Bedtime Dreamy Tales. Please make sure you have subscribed to our channel for new story. Story title, Bearskin. In a realm torn asunder by the ravages of unending conflict, there lived a young soldier, valiant and steadfast in the face of adversity. Amidst the cacophony of battles, he was a beacon of courage, his spirit undeterred by the horrors surrounding him. Yet, as the tides of war receded, giving way to a fragile peace, this soldier found himself adrift in a world that no longer had use for his bravery. Discharged and without purpose, he sought solace among his kin, only to be cast aside, left to fend for himself in a world indifferent to his plight. With nowhere to turn, he wandered into the desolate wilderness, contemplating a grim future in solitude. It was in this moment of despair that fate, in the guise of a mysterious stranger clad in green and bearing a peculiar hoof, presented him with an ominous proposition. Enticed by the promise of infinite gold and unbound freedom, yet bound by a curse most foul, the soldier accepted the devil's pact. Donning the bearskin, his very appearance became a curse, transforming him into a figure of terror and revulsion. Yet, beneath this monstrous facade, his heart remained pure, his actions guided by an unwavering moral compass. As Bearskin traversed the lands, his fearsome exterior belied the generosity of his spirit. Despite the whispers of fear and the door slammed in his face, he used his boundless wealth to alleviate the suffering of those less fortunate. In a world that had shown him naught but scorn, he chose kindness, his deeds a testament to the strength of his character. The bond forged between Bearskin and the youngest daughter of the old man he had saved from destitution was one of unlikely beauty. She saw past the grime and the grotesque, recognizing the valor and kindness that lay beneath. In a promise made beneath the shadow of his cursed existence, a glimmer of hope persisted, a beacon guiding Bearskin through the darkness of his journey. As the 7th year waned, Bearskin stood once more in the wilderness, confronting his demonic benefactor. Washed of his curse, he was reborn, not just in flesh but in spirit, a man shaped by trials and tribulations, his essence untainted by the darkness he had endured. With the devil vanquished and the curse lifted, Bearskin returned to the world of men, not as a monster, but as a hero reborn. His reunion with his betrothed was a celebration of love's triumph over adversity, their bond unbroken by the trials they had faced. But the story's end was not one of simple joy. In the final twist, the devil's claim of a soul for a soul was thwarted by the purity of Bearskin's actions. In their life together, Bearskin and his bride became symbols of hope, their love a reminder that even in the deepest despair, there lies the potential for redemption and grace. And so, the legend of Bearskin grew, a tale not just of a soldier's battle against darkness, but of his journey towards the light. In villages and towns, by firesides and under starless skies, the story was told and retold, a beacon of hope in a world often shrouded in shadow. Bearskin's legacy was not just of a curse overcome, but of the enduring power of courage, love, and a kind heart to change the world. If you like this story, please give this video a like and comment below with your thoughts. See you in the next story.